Because again,
Cause it's an everyday struggle, fuck my niggas. I got love folks till they count me out. Niggas mad.
You talking about with these contracts?
no, I'm talking about people shitting on Tory Lanez.
That shit about to be that shit about to be a sound drop. Cause it's an everyday struggle, fuck money.
I see a lot of people, because my thing is like, with this Meg and Tory shit, it's like we really don't know what happened, and people just.
Come on.
But
I
feel you.
Go ahead. I gotta talk.
Man kind of got in front of that shit, so it's like she done set niggas so far
That's
to
what I'm
this
saying,
way
bro, like-
that nigga, and even
she was
in my
lying, though.
mind,
Can I
You
ask
can't just
y'all
say
this?
she was
No, I'm not
lying.
gonna say she was
Can
lying,
I
but she
wait,
got
wait,
caught up
wait,
in
wait,
it.
No, time out. That's
this
the
is-
problem.
wait,
That is the problem.
hold on.
You just illustrated
Everybody
the
right?
problem.
No, lay off. Lay off.
You can't say somebody is lying.
Bro, I just said got caught up in a lie. It's a
How?
difference. Okay, let me talk, bro. Damn, how can I
There is
explain?
no facts. That's what I'm saying. So you can't say what is a lie.
So let me ask you this: Why do we
So
why do we blindly follow one person without hearing another person? Because I told
That's
a chick,
just-
I told a
Hold
chick
on,
today.
Finn was actually just talking though.
that,
Go ahead.
because that's what I was. That's just human nature, and it's fucked up
To blindly follow niggas?
to take what initial. If somebody says something about a situation that happened and the other person doesn't say shit, what are you gonna believe?
Meg
and then
didn't say
at
shit.
some random point,
Meg
she did though.
Meg wasn't the
Later
first
on,
person.
Meg wasn't the first
I'm
person to say
saying
anything.
we didn't hear nothing
Oh, yeah,
from
from
nobody.
neither. Nah,
Right.
The first thing that we heard was from Meg saying this shit, and she did this. What? It was like a month and a half, 2 months ago.
Because when
And
did
just now,
and it was in
now
response.
that, and
it was
now,
like 2 months ago, I think.
and then on top of that, I've looked at certain articles where they've corroborated that shit in the news.
Bro, like this
So-
is what I'm saying. Like
So
you
here's my
can't-
thing, bro. So that's my whole thing, bro. Right now, if I'm sitting right here right now and a chick tags me in a post and says that I did something to her, and I log on to this bitch, I'm probably getting cooked on that motherfucker, right? And we could know that shit just absolutely did not happen, and I'm getting cooked, and nobody's gonna want to hear me out except the few women who are super close to me and just know that shit. But everybody else is going to completely drag
Bro,
me
we
under
not
the
talking
fucking
about
rug.
the same situation. Like this,
we
she
are.
done got shot in the car with
And
this
I'm
nigga,
not-
bro.
We
Like that's
don't know that
I'm
shit.
No, we know that. We know that
Have y'all
basic.
seen the
We
book?
know that
Nah.
basic. We
Nah,
know that
I done- nah,
basic.
nah, I done dug-
We know the basic.
I have
Right?
dug,
They
I have
said-
dug deep into this. I have went so far as to go to the Hollywood jails page to look up the police report.
I just got one question. real
I've
quick.
gone
I
that
just got one
far,
question.
nigga.
So let
Just
me-
because I'm like, this
The
shit
actual
just sounds.
police spoke
Because
on
crack-
it.
crack
Actual-
is- crack
The
is-
police spoke on
Did
it.
they
Did they
find the
say
gun?
that? Did they find? Did they find bullets?
Okay.
Out of her foot. Did they pull bullets out of her foot?
Yeah, they said there was actual
police
bullets
said that.
in her
The
foot.
police
No,
said
the
that.
hospital people said
Let's
that.
not do
hospital
the.
people?
Let's
I ain't
not
seen
go
them
to the
niggas.
police and act like. Okay, all right, we can't do this.
No,
we
here's
all
cannot
I'm
do
saying.
this.
Here's
what
all
I'm
I'm
saying.
saying.
Like, did the
I'm asking real
cops
questions.
say?
Let me get this
Like
off.
when the cops
And then
just
we
said
seen the
Breonna
pictures
Taylor
of
ain't
her
get shot at
bleeding.
all, because that's what the cops said too.
Bro, stop this shit. Stop tying this fucking Meg Thee Stallion to
Bro,
Breonna
you
Taylor.
can't
That
bring
shit's
up the cops.
disrespectful.
Stop bringing
No,
up the
no, no,
cops.
no, no,
Stop
no.
bringing up the
Y'all
cops.
niggas just dragged
Yo,
Terry
bro,
Crews.
you brought up the
Hey,
cops.
hey, hey,
You
hey,
brought up the
hey,
cops.
hey,
just
You brought up the
dragged
cops
Terry
first and
Crews.
said the cops. Did the cops say this?
I said I
Fuck what
looked
the
up the
cops
police
talking
report.
about.
Hold it down,
Like,
hold it down, hold it
Let's
down.
not
Check this
let's
out.
not go
Down.
straight to the cops first.
Fuck
Like
it.
that's
we
that's
won't.
not.
We
down.
won't. But for all you
Bring it
niggas,
down.
but for all you niggas, man, we just let you rant. For all you
I
niggas,
wasn't
for
loud.
all you niggas that's sitting up here saying that fucking Breonna Taylor and this Meg Thee Stallion shit, Terry Crews was just on fucking CNN saying damn near the exact same thing, saying, oh, well, black people do this violent thing to black people, and he got drugged, as he should.
Is that
Don't
what I
fucking
said?
compare, not you. Talking to other people. Do not compare. I'm not talking about you. Do not compare Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lane's situation, whatever the fuck it may be, to Breonna Taylor.
I'm not comparing.
That shit, I'm not saying
No,
none
no,
of you
no,
are.
no,
I'm talking
no,
to the
I'm
people
just-
that's listening.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just as an add-on.
I'm talking
What
to y'all. Finn ain't doing it, and neither is Krack or Mike or Myles. We ain't doing that. But you niggas, just because you had said Breonna Taylor, you niggas that's doing it, man, that shit, if I was her fucking mother, that shit would just be a bunch of bullshit to me. These things are different, bro. If Myles shoot me, that's different than law enforcement shooting me. Those are two different situations. Leave them in two different realms, nigga. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. A
Talk that
cop walking into an apartment and shooting an unarmed black woman ain't got shit to do with somebody getting shot over some pussy and dick or Kylie Jenner or whatever else the fuck is going on. That Hollywood shit. We don't know what's going on. We can sit up here and do all that shit and talk all that protect black women shit, but do not bring fucking Breonna Taylor into this shit. Don't bring her into this shit. She has absolutely fucking nothing to do with that. Ain't nobody marching for fucking Meg Thee Stallion. Ain't nobody marching for fucking Tory Lanez. Ain't none of that shit going on. None of that shit is going on, bro. Leave them two things into two different realms.
So,
I'm tired of seeing the Breonna Taylor, Meg Thee Stallion comparison. It's bullshit. It's complete and utter bullshit.
So,
And for the bitch that was on Facebook, hey, hold on. Just this last take.
Damn.
For the bitch that was on Facebook that wanted to sit up here and tell me, oh, you got a daughter, but this, and that. All I said was stop acting like Tory don't have a fan base. This bitch comes on my post. She deleted her shit now. She come on my post talking about, yeah, you got a daughter, da. Okay, yeah. You know how many fucking times I lied to my mother? After some bullshit happened and just blamed somebody else or just made up an entirely different story of what happened? A lot of fucking times. So all I'm saying is that I won't blindly believe my daughter just because she came in and said, oh no, this happened. Okay, well I need more details. I'm gonna side with you. You my daughter, but I just need some more details because children lie. People lie. Men lie. Women lie. Niggas lie. I'm not saying that she's lying. If she got shot, she got shot. All I want to fucking know is what the fuck is going on. That's it. That's all I want to know is what's going on.
Before you go off on me, I didn't look into it. No, I'm just saying, I didn't look into it
this
because
bitch had the audacity to come for me, but said all the bitches on the R. Kelly doc was fucking lying. But you want me to protect black women, but you said all them women I was protecting were lying. And then she deleted the comment. Jalasia Morton.
call her name. Oh shit.
Come on, man.
Last name too.
You told me all them was lying.
And so the only point that I'm gonna make.
Everybody can't come up here.
I'm gonna leave that there. But my point is, I'm not bringing Breonna Taylor into this. My only point is, as far as Meg Thee Stallion goes. As far as Meg Thee Stallion goes, I know that I've seen pictures where she was, you know what I'm saying? Because they thought that she had, I think that they thought that she had the strap on her or whatever because they had the picture of her like, you know what I'm saying, on the, right, with the bloody fucking sidewalk, all that shit. So it's like, if we see all of that shit, like you said, all right, the lady said whatever about you got a daughter and you said you lied to your mom. All right, so what would happen if you went home and your mom said, yo, what happened with this? And you ain't say shit. You was just like,
I'm going to my room.
yeah, I'll let you know.
I got my ass.
So that's what I'm saying. That's basically what Tory Lanez did. This nigga ain't say shit. He ain't even say it wasn't true.
I don't feel like I don't
has
feel
a whole album saying he didn't.
No,
shoot
I'm saying, but
and that's whack as fuck too.
right.
Like,
And then you
cool.
use that.
Who shot her?
When you come out and actually defend, when you come out and actually defend yourself, it's to promote your album. Like that's the type of nigga that I would see shooting a girl over whatever.
And he got a Napoleon complex like a motherfucker.
But at the same time,
Hey, bro, chill out, bro. Chill out on these short niggas, bro.
We gonna get off like these Hollywood motherfuckers don't do weird shit.
Huh?
Oh, she didn't drop her Instagram live shit on his birthday. They all do weird shit.
What it seems like y'all trying to do is look.
Everybody's doing weird
bro.
shit.
It's a bunch of
I really ain't got nothing
of
off.
weirdos.
But at the same time, you have to
crazy.
think about Tory Lanez. He got to play defense because she came out like that. Is it appropriate for her to? Is it appropriate for him to say something and face legal repercussions? repercussions afterwards. Like you got to think about it. Like he probably had to take a step back.
Fuck would I be sick if a bitch was just
you know
dragging
what I mean?
y'all
I'm not
niggas
about to-
like this, and
he
you
got his
honestly
whole
was
career.
telling
When
me
do
that
niggas
it
hide the
didn't
truth?
happen.
Like,
His whole
I'm
career's on
saying,
the
When
line.
do niggas hide the truth?
when it's an open case.
I'm not
when it's
saying,
an open
if
case?
my lawyers are telling me don't say anything,
like, nigga,
I'm
I didn't
saying-
even, bro, when we got jumped by the football team, I didn't even get on Facebook and say anything because it was an open case.
I'm not talking about that,
But
bro.
it was an open
and then,
case.
And then if we
I
and
got
if we
beat
go
up,
and if we taking it
and
to
I
that
still
if
ain't
we
say
taking it
shit.
to that realm, you different. We not talking about like. You know what I'm saying? You
Saying Tory
being
a bitch
at
ass
Michigan
nigga.
State. And like, we talking about, first off, Meg the Stallion, not no hood person.
But she is.
I'm not.
She's
I'm a
playing
real
this.
nigga. I'll wait.
She's playing this role.
My bad,
What
bro.
role?
Of course.
She talked that shit, bro.
I'm saying what are you trying to say, bro?
Crack coming
Like
from
I'm
her.
before you
Like,
start.
no,
I want to
ask
know
this?
what you're trying
Can
to
I
say.
ask this real quick?
Ben
Crack?
just said
Can I
she
ask
not
this real
this
quick
hood
before you
person.
rant?
So
And
she
the
don't
first
have
thing,
no.
wait, but the first thing she said was like, I didn't want to talk to the police because like
She said I got
street type
shot 2
shit.
times and I ate that shit.
Yeah,
bitch.
this is
Well,
what she
but
said.
but at the same time, she said the reason why she came out and actually said anything on it was because people was kind of making her
People
like
around
they was
him
kind of talking like
kept sending
and
shit
listen,
to
this is
like
what I'm
and,
telling you.
right and
They
they
were
and the thing is
they were
all
making
that
her-
whack
they were
shit.
making her
He
into
was
a
doing
villain.
the same whack shit that
They
you
was.
just talked
If it-
about Charlamagne doing when you do all the little sneaky little shit, like
and if
not
you
being
got
direct.
and if something happened
But who
behind the
is these people?
scenes, if some like I can't even think of like an
No,
example.
it's a lot of behind the scenes shit. This all
But
I'm
it-
saying
but
is
it's something-
this is why I didn't speak on it because one,
I get dragged.
both
every time
people
I
didn't
talk
say
about
shit.
it.
You know what I'm saying? And again, I done seen. It's no win or lose with Meg. One, like even if this shit come up as a
That's
lie,
what I wanted to ask you, Crack. If
What's gonna
it
happen
comes
to
up,
me?
Right.
if it comes
and
up,
that,
that
and
she
I feel like
lied,
that's
then what?
that's part of the reason why people don't really jump out to be like to
you
go
cannot
against what
say
she's
shit
saying.
against her, bro.
Because it's
Have
way
you
more
seen-
walking
back to
Question:
way
Have we
more
seen
like-
Tory Lanez in fights and like shit talking
No,
moments and showing Jay he's just like off the fucking chain?
Have you
like,
seen me
and
like that too?
Are you Tory Lanez?
No,
Are
but
you
we
in
gotta-
front of like a whole bunch of motherfuckers
Right, hey,
making millions
and
of
that's the
dollars
thing.
and
black-
got
so black-
the power
so
that
black
Tory
women-
Lanez
black
had? No,
women
I'm
just
asking you.
generalize,
No,
but I can't-
answer my question.
No, that's a
though.
good point
I'm saying,
because
are you
he
in
try-
that
he trying to make the
position
point
where
that
you know that cameras
you not
are on
gonna
you all the
do-
time and you can just do
me go
whatever
right-
the
You're not
fuck,
gonna do-
and
Wait,
everybody
wait.
is going to see you.
How many
So
niggas
let
did
me
I
ask
say
you
I
a
would
question.
punch when we got famous?
I'm
I had a
saying-
list.
Hold on, but listen. So let me. So
had a
you
list.
saying that? How many times have y'all seen Meg be the aggressor though? None.
Right.
But we hearing all this shit about her beating his
From
ass,
who?
beating these other
From
niggas' ass.
who?
All these sources. Why can't we ask questions?
Yeah, we
No,
can't.
it's
Well,
not.
I mean,
It's
you
not
should-
no,
y'all-
because we can't frame it like that because I'm going based on your word. Now, if you
What did I say?
no, because you said she was lying. You
I
said she got caught in a lie.
Yeah.
You can't say what a lie is when you don't know the truth.
But we can believe her black.
I will say.
I'm
No,
going
no,
off
no.
what she said though.
And that's another thing as far as like blindly. Okay, we have perceptions of people. People have their perceptions of people. When things line up, that's how they take it. Like I think a lot of how the public has reacted towards Tory has been based on what he's given the public and what looks like, okay, there's something missing. Because I do want to hear it. Like, I wanted to hear him talk on the live what he was supposed to do.
If I say that,
He should have never said he was gonna do it though.
But if-
Why
but
is
he's
he-
and
but
that's
if
what I'm
I
saying. Like he's
publicly-
one of those type of niggas. Like, hey y'all, I'm about to do this. Nope, just puts an Instagram picture of your fucking album out and drops an album. Like you're a corny ass nigga, bro.
If I
Like can we
publicly say
not?
I
Can
wanna
we
hear it-
address like he does corny shit?
But
Like
what
does
if
he
I-
not?
But what if I feel like I'm not
Has-
with the
I've
album
been
shit?
saying that.
So I'm saying, all I'm saying is, I don't take the word from the corny nigga who does extra shit. Like, I don't look at that as
You
gold.
gonna look at that with a
Like,
side
yeah,
eye.
like nigga, like,
So I have
and
a
then when
question.
you say like you
Another
gonna say some shit and then don't say shit, and then
So
even
what
prior
makes
to
Meg so
even.
solid?
And even the act of dropping an album based around the
I
shit
got a
happening.
She got shot. She was the victim. So even when she didn't come out, like initially, we know she didn't come out and say something. It wasn't until niggas started saying shit about her. That's what I'm saying. Like, she did not just come out and say like what the story was.
Came
It
with an
wasn't
open
until
case.
niggas started doing a little side shit, like we gonna get this to Hollywood Unlocked. This goes to the shade
Or
room,
niggas
or
be
he's like
liking the little
commenting or
posts or
liking
whatever,
posts
like,
and shit. Like if we
alluding
gonna
to
like
shit.
shut it down, like let's shut it down. We not even gonna like react to anything. We gonna wait till if there's court proceedings or whatever.
I got one thing to say.
I just
I
want
wanna
to
hear
know. I
this
just want to know
question.
if this shit turns out. If it turns out that
I wanna
she's
hear this
lying
question.
about
It's
Tory
not a-
shooting her,
'cause
what are
my-
we gonna do? Because I'm gonna have a lot of
we
walking
gonna
back to do.
definitely.
I'm gonna have a lot
we
of
gonna
walking
have
back
to
to
walk
do.
shit back. Like that's what I'm saying.
so
but you can
how
only
is
do
this?
what you can only do what you can do with what's put in front of you.
How is this any different, right? How is this? Do we know either of these people?
No.
We just got our perception, right?
I'm sick you about to say it on, but go ahead.
How is this any different than like what these niggas be doing to me with the L's? Like, you know what, nigga? I know that you just told me all this shit, but we don't fucking believe you, so we not giving you your fucking license back because the only perception you have of me is what's placed in front of you.
Bro, we
in
talking about
paperwork.
that's a court system. Like that's what I'm saying. Like
That's
we
all I'm saying
digging
is
into
we
shit.
have to hear everybody.
Okay, so I
That's
got a
it.
question.
You
No,
just
I'm
gotta
saying
hear everybody. Y'all
I'm
don't
saying
wanna
like
tie it
no.
to little shit.
People can have it. I'm saying like what's wrong with it? Like if I see a nigga acting like a bitch ass nigga. Me
Right.
being like,
We
yo,
talking about
this
an
nigga kind of a
institution
bitch ass
versus-
nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, I would need
Person on the
extra.
other
I would
end
need
might think I'm a
extra.
bitch ass nigga just because y'all know me don't mean anything.
But
We're
I'm
talking
sa-
about niggas who don't
I'm-
know me
I'm saying-
might view me as a bitch ass
These are
nigga.
two.
Drake
These are
got
two
pissed
separate.
on and y'all still
Public
there.
perception plays
Right.
plays a huge role.
I mean, Drake did get pissed on.
Public
Niggas a
perception
bitch-ass
plays a
nigga.
huge role in
And they make
entertainment.
way better music than
So
Tory
we
Lanez.
can't talk about entertainers
That's what
without
it's
talking
about.
about public perception and shit.
You just proved my point, man.
And the thing is, at the end of the day, like, I think a lot of people use this shit as an outlet for, like, I don't think half of the conversations niggas be having, not like what y'all talking about, but like half of the conversations that we hear about, like Meg Thee Stallion versus Tory Lanez, don't really be about that shit. It just be this outlet for men versus women
So
shit.
this and
For
this
sure.
so
Like,
listen,
that's a bigger issue.
So listen, this is my thing, and I'm done with it. So when I look at this shit, I'm not looking at it as entertainment. That's one.
But it is
This shit
okay,
is,
bro.
bro.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
get it, bro. Look,
It's a
God.
bunch of weirdo shit going on.
Yeah, go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
go
No,
ahead.
go
What you
ahead.
about to
Go
say?
ahead. You said you don't look at it as entertainment.
Right.
Go ahead.
So if this shit was a real situation, right, and
It
we talking
is.
about niggas going on lives
This shit
and
has
all this
happened
other type of
multiple
shit.
times probably in the city.
Yeah, bro. And it's like the people that I'm seeing comment on this shit, like, I just don't know what y'all expect out of this shit for
Jalasia
real.
Morton, her, yeah.
And again, this comes out at a time where y'all talking about Breonna Taylor and all this stuff, real life, you know, this is real shit. So I just feel like both teams need to control the artists so they can handle this shit a certain way.
Right.
It's too fucking messy. And again, what if she would have got killed?
Right.
You feel me? And then the thing is, I just feel like we might not know it. I feel like there's some type of communication still happening.
Yeah, I mean, it might be.
Like that's what I'm saying. It be certain shit that leaks.
But you think
Yeah,
you
it's
don't
gonna
think
be
she
a bunch
replied?
of shit that
no, this
we
stuff
not
I don't,
gonna
because I don't
find
dig
out.
into this shit. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? I
What
don't.
y'all gonna do if man go back to Tory? Women, answer in the comment section.
What if she goes back?
Rihanna says she still love Chris Brown, bro. Like, listen, I can't.
That type of shit
ain't
don't
my
really
shit,
like.
that ain't my shit to even
Right.
get in because like that's
I know
between
it ain't your
two-
shit, but we
I done
talking
loved some
about-
crazy people before. You know what I'm
But
saying?
we talking
I-
about,
But y'all, Crack about to
Bro,
sock me over here, though. He
niggas
talking about
get, bro.
into this.
Niggas get a. You gotta understand, like
You
bro,
always do. You do this
might-
every time. Like I actually have like
I
a
don't think-
passionate opinion.
I don't think
I
either
just
of
see
y'all
it, bro.
put up like
I
the.
just see it.
I don't think y'all
There's
put up the
certain topics
stats.
you get like this. You feel this shit.
I don't think
Shout
y'all
out to
put up the
Tiffany
stats where
Haddish.
y'all be like, alright, this shit probably might create some smoke. in
Bro,
my opinion.
Listen.
It's too
Bro,
messy,
I be
dog.
getting my ass tore the fuck up for saying just regular shit. Like, hey guys, we could drag.
That's what
Tory
I'm saying.
without
That
saying
shit.
stupid shit.
That's what I'm saying.
And so you gotta see where I'm coming
This is
from.
what I'm
with
saying.
shit.
People use that shit as an outlet to be able to voice their frustration. Like people talking to you about it. Like anybody that really give a
Chance,
fuck
the
about
rapper
that.
did shoot
like,
a black woman. So,
like anybody that's really
still
on some
corny,
like really
Tory.
trying to cape for either one of them, it's like we don't know the facts, so it's like you can't
this
go
day.
one like
I'm
too
sorry,
far
bro. And-
to one
To this
side.
day.
And I'm sorry, bro, but even though y'all saying this is like, you know, entertainment in Hollywood, I done seen too many niggas who didn't do anything who are normal people.
And this
get
entertainment
dragged,
shit,
bro.
definitely.
But
yeah.
That's
don't get
all
it
I'm
fucked
saying.
up
I
either.
done seen
I'm
too many
still
people
not
that
putting it
happens
past
with.
them either.
And I know, I'm not, bro, listen, if she
not
got
putting it
shot.
past
And then
them
let me ask you this. Let me ask y'all niggas this. What do y'all think is more likely in all realism?
I just don't see this nigga just pulling a gun out and shooting her. I don't know what happened, but I don't
Based
think
on
he
what
just
y'all
was like,
know.
She was
pop
beating
out.
his ass. He shot her. That's
They was in a physical altercation.
So
They
that's
was both in
that's
the
what I'm
physical
saying.
That-
That's what I'm saying. Like when you really just like
But
shit
it's
boiled down
the
to
weird thing is like niggas
like
laugh
two
at. And I
times
get it
as
because
big
it's a
as this
movie,
nigga.
but niggas laughed at Eddie Murphy when he did the shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like
I ain't even hip.
That was in the
Eddie
80s.
Murphy.
Harlem
that
Nights,
was
niggas.
in the 80s.
Harlem
Man,
Nights.
niggas
Shout out
would
to
be-
Harlem
I'm saying
Nights.
like niggas like
Niggas
oh yeah,
do.
but
Come
that
on,
but
bro.
that's
Classic
kind of
movie.
But niggas
but I
laugh
feel
now
you.
about
But
it.
I feel you though
Because we was there.
I done seen statuses about that type of shit.
on some regular day
Even
shit.
even literally months before the shit happened,
Nah, facts.
I've never even seen Harlem Nights, another movie that I'm not hip to.
We gotta get
but
filmed together.
I ain't even seen Harlem Nights, but I know that scene because of social media.
And they was going
Because
crazy
niggas
with
think that shit is so funny.
Yeah.
But then when somebody actually had that shit happen, but that's the problem. Niggas always want to laugh at
Listen,
some shit
It's a
until
fucking movie.
Man, listen, if this shit was on the
I'm
other
sa-
foot,
Yeah, we just
I'm
get
not
done
saying
talking
if
about
if
movies
the
being
shoe
real
was on the
shit.
other foot, Tory got shot, we wouldn't even be having this conversation.
But I'm saying, like, it be mad shit that happen in movies where you be like, no, this would be fucked up in real life that we laugh. Like, that's
All I'm saying is
entertainment.
Facebook show a lot of videos,
I'm
and
just
I be seeing
saying
a lot of y'all
the niggas
that be
that
commenting
I'm saying the
laughing at
niggas
shit.
that post this shit. That should
I think
that
y'all
should
got
be
a bigger
more of an
issue with
indicator.
the public reaction.
No,
or
I'm saying
social
that should be
media
an indicator.
reaction.
But I'm saying
I
when
the
you're
actual
judging. So what? No,
situation,
what I'm saying.
I do.
Oh,
When
yeah,
you're,
well, I'm not talking about the
Yeah, that's all I'm
situation is
saying.
fucked up for sure. Like,
Right.
we never said nothing about the actual shit.
And if
That's
we
why
ain't
I
got the
said-
facts, we can't talk about the situation
that's
for
what
real.
I'm
saying.
That's what everybody
That's
doing.
what we
though.
all said.
So we talking about
No.
public
That's
reaction.
not what you.
At least that's what I was talking about.
Crack, if I'm in a situation and I'm telling you now, I can't say shit unless my lawyer tell me to, because when you go to court and you stumbling on your words and you switching your stories up, he not gonna be guilty.
So what
That's my
happened?
point.
But my thing is
because my
like,
thing-
And
she was
look, and I'm
switching
gonna
it up.
also tell everybody around me, shut the fuck up and don't say anything
That's what
to
she gotta do,
nobody.
though.
But
No,
what-
that's
what
what
if
he
she-
got to do because
Oh, you
that's
talking
what
about her? Oh, no.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
But
Like
what
that's
if-
shit, that's what started
But
a lot of this
but
shit.
But that's why I said at
Right.
the beginning they are both fucking up. Because again, if she get
And I feel like they
but
both
I don't
love
think
each other.
I don't even think
Man,
Meg.
listen.
I don't
Like,
even think
I
Meg
feel
was
like
trying to
these-
say some shit
I
at
feel
first
like-
though.
Yeah, I feel like
wasn't.
they had like a
She wasn't.
toxic
So,
relationship.
so that's
bro.
my thing. So how can we say both sides is
years.
fucking
Oh, no.
up when
No, in fact,
Tory
but no, the only
Lanez?
That's
thing-
what I'm saying
I never
is-
said nothing about. All I'm saying about her is like when she was fucking, like she switched her story like 3 times. As far as like she got shot, she got in the car,
Oh
and
yeah,
got
yeah,
out. You know what I'm saying? She kept,
yeah.
Got out, got in
got
the car,
back in, but then she got
glass,
shot.
And you do
Right.
kind of, and you
It's
do
like,
kind of
what?
gotta hold that against her when it's like you done told one story to the police, you done told one
And
story
now we
once you done
finding
got
out this
out of the
nigga was
situation,
super
then you told
twisted.
another story. But at the end of the day,
She got shot.
You got a lot more to lose.
Did she?
No,
Speaking
it
against-
was the glass shit at first.
Did she get shot?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Do we honestly?
Oh no,
know that?
they. I think they know for
they
sure.
said they
Like
recover bullets.
I think they
Do
know
we
for sure.
That's why I don't know. That I didn't look because again,
don't
I didn't
know
hear
nothing.
shit from both parties.
I
and that's
looked
just
up.
how
I looked at an article about that shit like a little bit after that shit, and
This ain't
they
look
was
like a
talking
gunshot
about
wound I ever
she
seen,
had to go
man.
to the
That's all
actual
I'm saying.
hospital and all that
Seen a
shit.
few.
Listen, I fuck with both
I
of them.
ain't-
Like, or as far as artists, just keep y'all shit inside.
Yeah, y'all
man.
niggas gotta
Figure
get off
it
my
out.
dick. Y'all still listen to R.
I don't
Kelly,
really
man.
listen to
Suck a
neither one
dick,
of them.
man. Like y'all niggas still listen to R. Kelly. Y'all niggas mad like at this Tory
And I
shit.
listened to
Like,
both of them
eat a
before
dick,
this shit too.
bro. Like eat a dick.
I had somebody come at me about that.
I've
shit
heard a
today.
few songs from both that I like, but you know,
Listen, bro. If
y'all niggas do gotta stop listening to R.
Tory-
Kelly, though.
If Tory,
That shit
if
kinda-
Tory
Really, man?
did this shit,
Damn,
bro, he's a
dog.
huge
I'll be
piece
stepping
of
in the
shit.
name, dog.
But
swear to
I
God.
do have to take
I just
into
went to a cookout the other
consideration.
day.
We do have to take into consideration, no matter what the fuck y'all think, we do have to take into consideration the other side of the story, no matter what the fuck happened. If this nigga did shoot her, you a piece of shit, because I don't know what situation that you couldn't get out of to where you you know what I'm saying, it couldn't
There's
have shot
other
her.
ways out of
But
that
this
shit.
nigga is saying like that he didn't, and she's saying that he did. So right now this is he said, she said. None of us
Exactly.
fucking know. But if I say like none of us know what happened, immediately I don't protect black women.
I love you. Kurt.
Yeah, that's
gotta stop that narrative,
trash.
dog.
So
That's
it's
trash.
It's the social
So
climate,
that's my issue.
but it's the social climate we in right now. The
Right.
Black woman under attack. Is her representation used?
That's-
the social
And you got a
climate.
That's
lot
why
more to
I feel like
lose
a lot of
speaking
this
against
shit
Meg Thee
is
Stallion.
real
Like
time.
her representation
You
used
said
the
it's
social
what?
climate to win the story. They won the story. And I'm not trying to discredit Meg to say that Tory didn't do it or whatever, or you know what I mean. I'm not saying that. I love my black queens. I'm just saying like they got ahead of the story. They
But
did
that's
get ahead of the story.
but that's trash that you
I
even
don't
gotta
know.
say that. That you even gotta
That
preface
is
this
my
shit with I
point.
love my black
You gotta
queens. Like
say
you
that
shouldn't have to
before
do that.
Everything. You gotta say
You
it
know what
before
I'm
every
saying?
topic now.
Bro, my nigga was at a photo shoot.
There's a lot going
My
on.
nigga was
man.
at a photo
There's
shoot.
a lot of black
chick
women
was
get
stuck.
shit
When hasn't
on.
it been?
A chick was
it's
stuck in
been
like a
that,
shirt.
though. That's
I
what-
feel
that's
that,
what I'm
but
saying.
it's
No,
a
I
lot of
get it.
men
No,
get it's a lot of
facts.
black men
Can
get
I say
shit on
something?
though.
Can I say something?
Same
It's
way.
the same
Go ahead.
way,
I
I
say
got a
bro.
something?
quick story.
Just-
Say what you gotta say.
Everybody has to be more vocal, like about what's going on. I feel like whether it's mental health or whatever, people are more vocal right now. Maybe for better, maybe for worse. But I feel like you gotta take everything with a grain of salt. But I do feel like relations between men and women could be much better. But us hanging on to like a news story to like use that as like a conduit to have these conversations
Men
is
can't be
completely
vocal, bro.
counterproductive.
We can't be.
Don't you feel like? Do you feel like people do that though?
No, yes. I feel like I feel like a lot of, that's why you can't have like a real conversation about a lot of this, because then it gets internalized. And I do, it's tough for black people right now. I don't like I said, I still don't like this nigga dropping, like you using this as a rollout and shit. Like it was a real weirdo move.
He
to
got to
me.
get his money for his case, man. Shit.
Is what it
it's
is.
much-
That-
But like DA said, was it ever
That's
gonna be a
scary.
good time for him to drop an album like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, after he was acquitted of the shit.
Right.
Like, yeah.
All right, wait, that's
He don't
that's
do
a
that
real
shit right
answer.
That's
now.
a real answer. Y'all still think he wouldn't have got dragged?
That's my real answer. If he would have dropped, if they
Someone's
would
gonna
have
drag you all
proved
the
this
time.
nigga.
Hey,
Y'all
you watch the
y'all
boys,
got a
right?
nice
You've been watching
ass-
the boys.
Y'all have a nice ass timeline.
No, you've been watching the
I don't have
boys,
that.
right? You've been watching the boys.
Nah, I've been watching the girls.
Nah,
nigga.
you been
Protect
watching
my
the
black-
boys.
No, I protect black
Okay.
women. I've been watching the
You know
girls.
about Homelander and like how he wants people to love him. Without spoiling too much. Like there's
Yeah,
a
I
point
still
right
gotta
now.
watch that shit.
There's a point right now where it's like
Be
he's
careful.
coming to the realization that people are gonna feel however the fuck that they feel.
You better
because
fucking be careful.
We're in a very divided time anyway, as is.
I
done?
understand you. I understand you wholeheartedly.
Are you done?
May I read a
Are you
comment?
fucking done with
May I
that
read a
shit?
comment from Facebook?
So am I wrong for not? Wait, hold on. Am I wrong for not living in this divided world that we are in now?
No.
Because that's what it feels like. As soon as a nigga have an opinion, it's fuck you, Myles, for feeling this way.
Yeah, bro.
I
you
can't feel the
have
way
an
I feel,
opinion,
or
bro.
I don't go on social media with my opinions
Right, that's
anymore.
why I do. Exactly.
Like it's a horrible
But why
place to
can't
be.
I?
I don't,
I'm saying you can go, but you gonna get pissed off.
Yeah,
trying
that's
to
what I'm saying.
Talk
like,
to niggas
that's
about
what I'm
that
saying.
shit.
Like,
Man,
I
listen.
keep
People
shit
gonna
to
be mad at
myself,
it.
bro.
I just feel
There was
like-
a time when we didn't
Cause
have
at
this
least,
shit.
because
So
we can
fuck
talk,
it.
because we talking about this shit. We don't agree about this shit at all, but we having a good
We
time.
cool.
We agree
I-
that
I
it's
was saying-
fine.
I'm saying there are certain parts that we don't agree about, but we still can have the conversation the way that
Oh.
if it was women in here, we could have the conversation with them. It wouldn't be no problem. But for some reason, when niggas get online,
It's a problem.
it turned different.
That's just the social
Niggas
media.
don't be able to read tones the same
Go
and all
ahead,
that
go
shit.
ahead,
You know what I'm saying?
bro.
media, bro.
All I said, bro. Y'all can drag Tory without acting like he doesn't have a fan base. Okay? Just because it's just been some real weirdo takes.
Yeah.
Right? Like, who the fuck listens to Tory Lanez? I never listen.
Yeah, that's
So
shit.
that shit weird, right? And number one, just you know what I'm saying? My bad for thinking that this has absolutely nothing to do with a black woman getting shot.
I mean, that nigga is kind of trash.
All right, so and people think he regardless, niggas think Uzi trash. I think that nigga's amazing. So like, that's just, you know what I'm saying? That's just where it goes. You like what's
Sorry,
right.
Royce was about to beat that nigga ass too. I do
Sean
want to
Gardner.
mention that.
Sean Gardner said crack has a fan base too.
Crack who?
Not you. The drug.
Say what?
All right. So he said crack has a fan
nobody
base
fuck with
too.
me.
That doesn't mean the rest of us have to support it.
What?
The fact that this is what I be getting. This is the shit I get. The fact that there are some suckers or some people that let
Who the fuck is that? Booker T? Who the fuck is what?
or some shit. Hey, and this shit didn't go in his favor. The fact that there are some suckers or some people that let shit slide doesn't mean that we should. I never said support Tory. I said you having a whole different argument, bro. You know what I'm saying? Laughing my ass off. So he said, I'm pretty sure my comment above never said you supported it either, but your comment said that he has supporters. And I said his support is overrated and don't mean shit. Same argument. Hey, I was trying to get my PS5. I told the nigga, K, hey, you got it. You got it, black man.
Sucker.
You still taking pictures like this in the mirror with your phone. We are in two different worlds, buddy. All right. We have front-facing cameras now. We are in two different worlds, Sean Gardner. You living there where crack has a fan base, and I'm living here where weed does. All right, so I ain't, you know, so I
was
don't
about
know.
to say, I ain't heard nobody smoking crack in a long time, bro.
Oh no, nigga.
I
No, I
hear
know
it, but
niggas
it's
is
a
on it,
very,
but it ain't like that.
It ain't booming like it was in
This
Snowfall.
ain't
More-
Carter,
more
nigga. Underground society.
This is not the Carter,
I
bro.
think
We still got fiends in New York.
So then niggas ask me, who do you
Niggas
know in
getting a
this
little
fan
money.
base?
Our bums
Why
got
does
stimulus
it
check.
matter
Yo,
who I know
that's a
around
fallacy.
me
Like,
that's a fan of Tory? I was banging chicks tapes, and guess what? So were you. You were too. I don't understand why we just acting like this
never heard
nigga
that,
is just
Flex
a
freestyle?
regular ass nigga who just
By Tory Lanez?
This nigga
His
just doesn't
freestyle
have
on
a
Flex.
fan base.
Oh my God, he went crazy.
No,
Top 5
listen.
freestyles.
Hey, who hopping in the
Facts
car
on
saying
there,
bang
feeling
that
like no
Eminem?
Top 5 freestyles on Flex.
On
Nobody. But what the
no,
fuck
you
does
can't
that
say
matter?
that's a top 5.
It's
Just
a-
all
it's a-
time?
he's in
All
my top
time, or are
10.
you
No,
talking about this era?
Okay.
Okay.
It's definitely top
All right,
5
all
this
right.
era.
I'm saying like, yeah.
Okay.
So then niggas say that like we just supposed to let niggas have these ridiculous takes and just let them have it. We just gotta
Yeah,
let
that's
niggas
why.
have
That's why I'm
ridiculous
saying
takes.
like,
It's like nah.
it's a social media issue.
Niggas don't let me have
as well.
ridiculous takes ever. I'm not letting niggas have these ridiculous takes, nigga.
Just-
We got like 6 minutes, bro.
Man,